Hello, so this is my first video. I'm going to do another one where I'm going to try to sign all of it. I want to practice my signing, so I thought I would do 2 videos. So, the death event I went to was at the Phoenix School of the Deaf. My really close friend Ray Rivera, his little brother goes there, and I've met him a couple times. When I learned how to sign a little bit, like my name and that's theirs, so he knew me a little bit. So we went to the school, the Deaf in Phoenix, in the playground, kind of like sitting area after school, just to hang out, just so I could talk and do my death event, and then try to get to know them a little more. The people that were with Ray's brother, Frank, were Michael, Emily, Brad, Shane, and I think that was it. So Michael would be, Emily would be, Brad would be, and then Shane would be, okay, and then Ray. The signs that I learned were some slang words. I learned selfie, basically just that one. I learned photo bombs, and I learned shaking my head. The texting term is shaking my head, so SMH. So I learned was shaking my head. So that was good to know. It was hard to follow sometimes their signing because they went so fast, even though that, we're like 10, 11, 12-year-olds, but still, it was very hard for me to sign with them. They would sign so fast, and I felt left behind, but luckily I had Ray there, who, been signing almost for 10 years because of his brother, and so he would repeat the sign to me, explain it, and go slower so I could try to catch on. I knew the gist of what they were talking about in the story, but not the full details. I enjoyed it. I mean, I've been to a couple of death events last year. Found a South 5th Street movie that was at CBU. I talked to a couple kids at the school right by CBU, the deaf school, for a sports softball. The softball team did that. I went to talk to them. I went to Rita. I enjoyed it, other than feeling a little left out, but I mean, it's their culture, it's their language, and I'm trying to learn it. So they weren't rude to me. They were just like, as children are, probably making fun of me that I couldn't catch on as fast. I do want to take more ASL classes. I want to find time for it. I want to learn more so I can actually hold a conversation and understand what they're saying to me. I mean, I feel like it would take me a long time to fully understand what they're saying and have no second questions in signing, just like I'm talking. I think that I've learned a little bit more with signing on this class. I think I learned a better understanding. I still question it and sometimes forget when I'm going to sign, so I pause and I'm trying to remember, like a lot of people do in any language they're learning. But I just wish that I could be better, because it's a language that I like to understand. It's something that's very expressive, something people think is very hard to learn, but if you understand a lot of the mannerisms and nonverbals or facial emotions, and a lot of signs kind of repeat each other, but also they create new ones for new ideas, like photobomb and selfie. Like, that's basically a picture of you taking a selfie. That's how you hold your phone. So I think it'd be good for people to understand language more and not make them feel left out, because they're not different. They don't feel like they're left out at all. They don't think that they're handicapped or anything like that, how people think they are. So I think it's a good language to learn for people who are proud of who they are.